Welcome back to Crypto Labs News, beautiful people. We've got some explosive developments to talk about today. Massive tariff shocks, XRP drama, crypto whale movements, and banks going to war with Ripple. Stick around, it's going to get wild. But before we dive in, send out those amazing good vibes with a big OL smile and smash that like button. Let's aim for 8,888 likes. I believe in you. Let's go to infinity and beyond together. XRP is currently trading at $2.97. It did briefly break past the $3 mark, but quickly pulled back just like the rest of the crypto market. This isn't isolated. Bitcoin's been doing the same dance. It's a pattern we've been seeing a lot lately. Around noon today, we started seeing the same synchronized market dip across multiple assets. It's clear this isn't just random fluctuation. August tends to bring out the manipulators, and we're seeing those weird midday reversals again. Now, while the traditional markets are actually looking okay today, stocks are up about 0.7%. We've got the VIX dropping another 5%, so fear is sliding off the table. But on the geopolitical side of things, we just got hit with a huge development. Donald Trump has just cranked up tariffs on India, totaling a brutal 50%. This is massive. For months, we kept hearing about how the US and India were finalizing a new trade deal. Then, everything went downhill. On July 30th, Trump accused India of siding with Russia in the Ukraine conflict. That alone rattled diplomatic talks. Then on August 2nd, India confirmed it would continue buying oil from Russia despite US pressure. And now, Trump's dropped the hammer. He added a fresh 25% tariff on top of an existing 25%, bringing the total to 50%. India is now the main target in Trump's new trade war. Right now, markets haven't totally reacted, but we may be in for some turbulence if this continues to escalate. Meanwhile, Ripple is facing major opposition as it tries to secure a U.S. banking license. The Bank Policy Institute, representing 42 of the biggest American banks, including J.P. Morgan, Citi, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and Goldman Sachs, has filed formal objections. Is it shocking? Not really. These banks see Ripple as a threat. While Ripple isn't trying to destroy the banking industry, its blockchain solutions are vastly more efficient. So of course the big players don't want Ripple playing on the same field as them. If Ripple becomes a fully licensed bank while still doing what traditional banks can't, that would flip the financial system on its head. So naturally, they're resisting hard. But Ripple has allies and momentum. This fight isn't over, and the outcome could change everything for XRP and the future of crypto banking integration. And here's something curious. Two ancient Bitcoin whales, wallets that hadn't moved in nearly 10 years, just transferred over 4,000 BTC within 3 days. When old whales move, it often signals a local top. But that's not always the case. Sometimes it just creates a little panic and noise. Remember that whale that moved after 15 years? The asset eventually got sold off market, but it still caused selling pressure once it hit the open market. So the question now is, will this latest move rattle the markets? Maybe, maybe not. I've said before, I expect choppiness heading into next week with CPI and other economic data coming up. Let's see how this one plays out. Let me know what you think. Is this a warning sign or just a blip? There's also some interesting news out of Coinbase. Apparently, every base token will now be tradable directly. No listing process required. That's right. You'll be able to search and buy any token built on the base chain without needing it to be officially listed. It's a huge shift. On one hand, it makes access way easier. On the other, it could open the door to scam tokens and poor quality listings. Platforms like Pump Fun already let anyone launch anything, and now Coinbase is heading in that direction too. I get the frustration with listing requirements, but they do serve a purpose. Is this a good move or a risky one? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Now let's talk about something pretty telling. Bank of America is backing Trump's criticism of current banking rules. The CEO came out and publicly supported Trump's push to reform regulations that are being used to block crypto companies from doing business. He said these rules, like BSA, KYC, and reputational risk policies, have been misused to make political decisions, including debanking. According to him, the current system causes knee-jerk reactions and inconsistent enforcement, and he believes it's time for a real reset. Trump even asked him about it at Davos and again this morning, and Bank of America is now working with Treasury officials to fix the mess. It's wild to see legacy banks like BofA publicly admitting that crypto has been unfairly targeted. But it also shows the deep fear the banks have. Crypto is growing stronger and more mainstream. If this trend continues, we could be heading toward a full-scale collision between traditional finance and blockchain-powered alternatives. Will banks finally embrace the shift, or will they keep trying to stop it? Either way, history is unfolding before our eyes. Oh, and side note, personal update, I think I broke my toe. I was wearing flip-flops at the supermarket and slammed my foot right into the cart. Classic. Not much to do about broken toes except complain a bit. But don't worry, it's not going to stop me from keeping you updated. As always, thank you for watching Crypto Labs News. Smash that like button if you found this video helpful. Check the links in the description below for more content. And remember, I'll never message you asking for money or signups. Always do your own research. This is not financial advice, just my opinion. Stay safe out there. And like I always say, let's make a lot of money.